why don't you love me anymore? Why don't you love me anymore? You throw our love down on the floor. Tell me, why don't you love me anymore? I bought you a tractor, I bought you a cow, where I'll get to paying money, honey, God knows how. I gave you everything that you ever asked me for, so why don't you love me anymore? Why don't you love me anymore? Why don't you love me anymore? You throwed our love down on the floor. Tell me, why don't you love me anymore? Somebody said they seen you in a Cadillac car, hugging on a man, hopping all the bars. I'm going crazy wondering what'd you do that for, and why don't you love me anymore? Why don't you love me anymore? Why don't you love me anymore? You throwed our love down on the floor. Tell me, why don't you love me anymore? I took a little drink, but just like you, it's gone. I'm coming to your house, cause I don't wanna be alone. You busted up my heart, so I'm busting down your door. So why don't you love me anymore? Why don't you love me anymore? Why don't you love me anymore? You throw our love down on the floor. Tell me, why don't you love me anymore? Why don't you love me anymore? Why don't you love me anymore? You throw our love down on the floor. Tell me, why don't you love me anymore?
Seeing you tonight made me love you more. Standing in the light, your shadow crossed the floor. You left that night with someone new. You know you broke my heart in two. Just a girl from the past, I hold her at last. She can never be mine, my poor heart does pine. Lonely and lonesome, lonesome and blue, thinking of why I can't be with you. You're with another whose heart is so true. I miss those days we shared, me and you. Golden hair and eyes of blue. She's the girl of my dreams. Lord, what can I do? Just a girl from the past, I hold her at last. She can never be mine, my poor heart thinking of why I can't be with you. Never be mine, my poor heart does pine. Lonely and lonesome, lonesome and blue, thinking of why I can't be with you.
Too old, he's too old to cut mustard anymore. He's getting too old, he's too old to cut mustard anymore. When I was young and full of pep, I could get around, didn't need no help. Now I'm old and getting gray. People all look at me and say, too old, he's too old to cut mustard anymore. He's getting too old, he's too old to cut mustard anymore.
Just like a deer, but now I need a new landing gear. I used to jump a picket fence, but now I'm lucky if I jump an inch.
Too old, he's too old to cut mustard anymore. He's getting too old, he's too old to cut mustard anymore.
When I was young, I had an automobile. I scooped my stuff right under the wheel. Used to fight the girls off with a stick. Now they all say it makes me sick.
Too old, he's too old to cut mustard anymore. He's getting too old, he's too old to cut mustard anymore. Making 90 miles an hour when the chain on my bicycle broke. I was skinned all over by the rocks and the gravel and was punctured to death by the spokes. On boats, motor cars, and airplanes, but the accident I had would take the cake. Well, my foot slipped off the pedal and my shoe caught in the chain, so therefore I couldn't even hit the brake. I was going round the mountain making 90 miles an hour when the chain on my bicycle broke. I was skinned all over by the rocks and the gravel and was punctured to death by the spokes. kidding, I ain't lying. I'm just laying here dying 'cause these handlebars are sticking down my throat. I've got the front wheel for a necktie and the back wheel for a belt, and I'm wearing the fender for a coat. I was going round the mountain making 90 miles an hour when the chain on my bicycle broke. I was skinned all over by the rocks and the gravel and punctured to death by the spokes. I was going round the mountain making 90 miles an hour when the chain on my bicycle broke. I was skinned all over by the rocks and the gravel and punctured to death by the spokes. I know she'll be a-waiting to see her loving man down in Union County, down in Union County, down in Union County, see my Suzanne. Cornbread in the oven, cornbread in the oven, cornbread in the oven to feed my Suzanne. Down in Union County, down in Union County, down in Union get married when I see my Suzanne. Down in Union County, down in Union County, down in Union County, see my Suzanne. I'm going down to the depot, I'm leaving out on time. Don't catch fast train, I'm gonna ride the blind. Oh, my gal, she's a high-born lady, little fat, not too lazy. Down the line, I can't outshine that high-born gal of mine. Roasters and tomatoes, top didn't raise no cotton that tall, but Lord have mercy and taters. My gal, she's a high-born lady, little fat, not too lazy. Down the line, I can't outshine that high-born gal of mine. On the hill together, waltz on out the bar, patch and never lost a feather. My gal, she's a high-born lady, little fat, not too lazy. Down the line, I can't outshine that high-born gal of mine. Nashville, it's a pretty place. On Memphis, it's a beauty. You won't see their pretty gals just hot as Chattanooga. My gal, she's a high-born lady, little fat, not too lazy. Down the line, you can't outshine that high-born gal of mine. And hit her in the eye with a tater. My gal, she's a high-born lady, little fat, not too lazy. Down the line, I can't outshine that high-born gal of mine.
Thank you, Mr. Postman, for the letter you bring. It's from my little darling, and she's coming back again. Meet her at the station this morning at 9. Sunshine Special will be right on time. Blow your old whistle, strain every nerve. Open up the throttle and straighten out the curve. Soon I'll see my baby, so happy I will be. Sunshine Special bringing happiness to me. Remember when she left me oh so cold. Maybe for love or maybe for gold. Now I know she loves me and longs to be mine. Sunshine Special will be right on time. See that engine rolling, she's mauling the jack. Her wheels are humming Dixie and her headlights on the track. Watch that engine swaying as she's coming down the line. Sunshine Special will be right on time. Blow your straighten out the curve. Soon I'll see my baby, so happy I will be. Sunshine special, bringing happiness to me.
chicken farmer took a walk out on his farm one day. He paused by the coop as he went along his way. All at once the rotten egg hit him in the eye. It was a sight he dreaded. Ghost chickens in the sky. Chickens in the sky.
Somebody give Leroy a hand.
Been a chicken farmer since he was 24, working for the colonel 30 years or more, killing all them chickens and sending them to fry, and now they want revenge. Ghost chickens in the sky.
Where did you go?
Chickens in the sky. Their beaks were black and shiny and their eyes were blazing red. They didn't have no feathers, these chickens all were dead. They picked that farmer up and he died by the claw. They cooked him extra crispy and they ate him with coleslaw. Those chickens in the sky. Thank you. Oh, Lord.
I've got a lot of blues on my mind, and at least 1,000,000 miles behind me. But all that I've got between me and Pauper's Hill is a wrinkled, wadded dollar bill. Lake Michigan wind sure is cold, and I need me a jacket for my shoulders. I can buy one down at the surplus store, cheap cotton twill, with my wrinkled, wadded dollar bill. For I'm not bound, and I never will be to a wrinkled, wadded dollar bill. Smells good at the bakery, and I stand and let the smell flood over me. They sell them day-old cakes mighty cheaply. I could eat my fill with my wrinkled, wadded dollar bill. Lake Michigan waves hit the beach, and I stand and let them wash at my feet. And then I throw it just as far as I can into the chill. My wrinkled, wadded dollar bill. For I'm not bound, and I never will be to a wrinkled, wadded dollar bill. For I'm not bound, and I never will be to a wrinkled, wadded dollar bill.
Well, my children are hungry, my my dog needs a bone. I'm out of a job now, so I'm just driving home. An hour after sundown, and what to my delight, 5 pounds of possum in my headlight tonight. Yeah, there's 5 pounds of possum in my headlight tonight. If I can run them over, everything will be alright. See that possum gravy, what a wonderful sight. 5 pounds of possum in my headlights tonight.
Well, all right, Leroy.
Chickens or open any cans.
Well,
just a little bit closer and I'll have them in my hands. I think the time has come now to go from dim to bright. There's 5 pounds of possum in my headlight tonight.
like it is.
Yeah, there's 5 pounds of possum in my headlight tonight. If I can run them over, everything will be alright. We'll have possum gravy, what a wonderful sight. 5 pounds of possum in my headlights tonight. Want it again?
Get it.
Yeah, there's 5 pounds of possum in my headlight tonight. If I can run them over, everything will be alright. We'll have possum gravy, what a wonderful sight. 5 pounds of possum in my headlights tonight. Yeah, there's 5 pounds of possum in my headlights tonight.
Hard to beat that. Hard to beat that, pal.
If I cry when I kiss you when we say goodbye, don't laugh, don't laugh. If I say I've always loved you and I will till I die, don't laugh, don't laugh. I could never find another, there's no use for me to try. I beg of you, my darling, please don't laugh if I cry. If I say I've always loved you and I will till I die, don't laugh, don't laugh. Honest, darling, I'm not teasing when I say you are the best. Don't laugh, don't laugh. And if you will take this chance, I know my love will stand the test. Don't laugh, don't laugh. I could never find another, there's no use for me to try. I beg of you, my darling, please don't laugh if I cry. If I say I've always loved you and I will till I die, don't laugh, don't laugh. When I say there is no other and no other there will be, don't laugh, don't laugh. You have always made me happy and always been so sweet. Don't laugh, don't laugh. I could never find another, there's no use for me to try. I beg of you, my darling, please don't laugh if I cry. If I say